Let's talk about being a striker in EAFC 25. First off, let me just say, this role isn't for the weak. If you're not mentally ready for the ups and downs, you're gonna crumble because this game will test you. I've been playing striker for a while now, and even though I know what I'm doing, sometimes it feels like EA scripts your games just to keep you humble. Like last night, I was unstoppable. I ran a left-winger false forward build, 10 goals in one game. 10. I was out here moving like prime Messi. Ball control? Perfect. Finishing? Clinical? Defenders? They couldn't touch me. I went to bed thinking, yeah, I've cracked the code. Then today, I load up with my main striker build, ready to dominate again, and guess what? Nothing. Couldn't score. I tried everything. Power shots, finesse shots, positioning myself perfectly. It didn't matter. 0 goals. It felt like EA just said, nah, you've had enough fun. But here's the thing, you've got to roll with it. As frustrating as it is, there's still a way to play smart and make an impact, even when the game feels like it's working against you. Now, let's get real for a second. Being a striker in this game is a high-risk, high-reward role. When you're on, you're on. You're the one everyone relies on to finish chances, to win big games, to save the day. But when things go south, and trust me, they will, you'll feel like the villain on your own team. Here's what I've learned. Being successful as a striker isn't just about scoring goals. It's about how you position yourself, how you make runs, how you read the game. If you think you're just gonna stand in the box and wait for the ball to magically fall to your feet, you're in for a rude awakening. This ain't FIFA 17 anymore. I'll be honest, one of the hardest parts about being a striker isn't even the gameplay. It's the mental game. Your teammates will roast you the second you miss a big chance. Last night, my guy started calling me the last airbender. Why? Because when the team needed him most, he vanished. Like, come on, bro, I already know I missed. And it gets worse. I tried switching things up, made a Neymar-inspired build to have some fun. Big mistake. Now they call me Marne and tell me I don't deserve the number 10 shirt. Wear the number 6, because all you do is pass. But here's the thing, you can't let it get to you. You've got to remind yourself that being a striker isn't just about goals. It's about creating space, linking up play, and knowing when to take risks. Let's talk about shooting playstyles real quick because EA made them a big deal this year. Are they game-changing? Kind of, but you need to know when and how to use them. Power shots. These are great for when you've got space and time to set up. Think of them as your knockout punch. You don't use it often, but when you do, it's lights out. Just make sure you've got a clear lane or you'll get tackled mid-animation. Chip shots. These are situational. Use them in one-on-ones when the keeper's rushing you. Don't overthink it, just flick it up and trust your instincts. Finesse shots. Ah, the finesse shot. When it works, it's beautiful. When it doesn't, it's like you're passing to the keeper. My tip? Don't spam it. Only use it when you've got the angle and make sure you're inside the box. If you want to be a consistent striker, learn how to position yourself. Goals don't just happen, you've got to create the opportunity. Here's a breakdown of different forward roles and how to approach them. Poacher. Stick close to the box and wait for loose balls or rebounds. This is all about timing and being in the right place at the right time. Advanced forward. Make diagonal runs and look for through balls. You're the guy stretching the defense, creating space for yourself and your teammates. Let me just say it. Crossing feels nerfed this year. Whipped passes don't have that same bite, and headers are tough unless you're built like a truck with 99 jumping. But that doesn't mean they're useless. If you're playing with wingers who love to cross, make sure you're timing your runs properly. Don't just stand in the box, move around, pull defenders with you, and create chaos. And if you're not great in the air, focus on getting into positions for cutbacks or low-driven crosses instead. If you're struggling to score, switch up your approach. Sometimes it's not about finishing, it's about being a team player and setting up the next play.